this is going to be sharing about some of my favorite products that Young Living has. Some of them are products I use like bathroom, toothpaste, different things like that. Um, and others, I have one oil in there in this batch, and some of the other ones I have more. But this will be the first one. I'm going to try to do a couple of these just because I keep running across things that I love using, and I thought if people knew what they did, then they may be willing to try it, because that's what I've found is sometimes I have my favorites or by accident. And I was going to do a video outside because I wanted to have some variety, because my kids keep giving me a hard time about my background so boring, but I'm just getting a place that's clean in our house. So I was going to do it outside. Then I'm worried about it being clean because it's nature, right? But the bugs have been so bad here because the weather's been so good. So I thought what I need to do is an episode where I do the Young Living insect repellent, and I can use that out there while I'm doing the video, so then we can see how it works, because I've liked it and I've used it. It has an oilier texture, but after you rub it in, it doesn't feel that way. It doesn't feel like it's getting on stuff. But anyway, I think that's key, is that I've used another one before in the past that worked really well, and that was the key, is having something that's kind of on your skin more than just these sprays that kind of missed it. Plus the sprays, I've heard, it had the water tend to attract the mosquitoes. So what we've been trying to do to repel them has maybe been backfiring. But the one from Young Living I've liked, but I didn't get to test it as much last year as I wanted. This year I'm going to try to have it on like for soccer season and things like that, where I really get to test it. So I'm going to go through a few here real quick. One is their toothpaste. I was hesitant to try this because it's a little different. And if you're not used to something that's a little different, you tend to want to go back to your favorite. But I read enough about other toothpaste, and I knew I didn't want some of the stuff that was in there. I had already knocked out, for us personally, and this is your choice, but I had knocked out fluoride from my toothpaste. Haven't used it in years. And my younger kids have not used it. The older kids that were using it, I just told them keep using what you want if that's a huge deal. I'm not going to try to battle everything. But the younger ones have been using it, and it's not been an issue as far as, matter of fact, the one who had the most fluoride was the one I've had the most cavities with, the kid, in the past. So I do not see a correlation with that. And the others, there's other junk in toothpaste I didn't want, and one is the one that makes it kind of foam up. So when you get this toothpaste, if you do it and you're going, something's wrong with it, it's broken, it doesn't foam up, but it is still working. The other thing is, maybe it's the taste. So for me, it's a big thing of, I'm a texture person and a taste thing as far as a combination. So I used this, and it was okay. It has a peppermint and spearmint, which is great, but I wanted just a little bit more to it. And so they had a thing where they could do something that helps actually with a little bit of a whitening, and it's good on your teeth because it's made from the rind of the orange and not like the acidic part, like when you have the lemon and oranges and you have them in your water, and they can be so acidic. This is made from the rind, so it's actually healthier on the enamel of your teeth than it would be like lemon. So anyway, I put a drop of the orange on top of my toothpaste. When I brush, I don't do this all the time. I'll sometimes do it for morning and night for a few weeks, and then I take a break from it. But that's like made it taste really yummy. So that made it even more fun to brush. But these two have been something that I've just added into my routine, and I use them all the time now. So those are ones that now I don't buy somewhere else, and they're healthier. Another one is, talking about teeth, is Thieves mouthwash. This is one that I have loved. I was hesitant to try it because I wasn't using mouthwash really at all because there was already so much junk in the other mouthwashes. But I saw a lot of benefits. One is the colloidal silver is in here, and that surprised a lot of people, and that is good for you. And so, anyway, this is one that when I first got it, and I did like a thing to swish around, it was really strong. So what I did is I did half and half. I did half this and half water initially, and you can do that all the time. It's just going to make it last longer, or you can do less. So I can use this on just as you normally would use a mouthwash. You just need to freshen up. It's in between your brushings, and you had something, garlic or something, you want to have fresher breath. You can also, what I have found is if my throat is a little itchy, or I feel like maybe starting to drop below the wellness line, I might swish around with this, and I feel like that really helps keep me healthy. So it's just another great one to have. You can use it occasionally, or you can use it all the time. And I feel like this is very affordable and without all the junk. So that has also been added to my bathroom. Okay, and the next two, this one is the Art Renewal Serum. And this one I tried because somebody had said, they loved it and it was great. And I thought, I want to just try it once, so I'll know. And I fell in love with it. one, the smell. I think if I could just have the smell, if I just put it on my face just for the smell, it would be worth it. It's made from orchids, an orchid blend, and essential oils, and it smells so good. Not too flowery. That was my fear, is I don't want like a ton of flowery smell. That just gets annoying to me. And this was it wasn't too flowery. I love the smell. So anyway, it's also just good for your skin, moisturizing, help with just reducing the look of some other things on your face that you may have. So anyway, it's just a great one for your face, healthy for your skin, and it's got that amazing smell. And the last one is rose ointment. And this one I had, and I got one more before they changed the formula. They have changed, used to have mink oil in it, and because that can be controversial, they took that out. The reason the mink oil was so good is because it's the closest to like the human skin as far as how that reacts. So as far as dry, cracked skin and things like that. But now they've reformulated, and I'm sure when they do everything, they find something that's very, very similar that will do the same things. So I have not tried it, so I can't tell you what you're going to get in that one. But all I know is when I started using this, because I thought, oh, wait, I've got that rose ointment. I had been washing my hands like crazy. My husband had been sick, and we were trying to make sure everybody else didn't get it. And I'm a hand washer anyway. I wash a lot. And because I was washing so much, my hands just became cracked, like in a matter of a day. And so I grabbed this and just rubbed it on my fingers like 2 times, and it was just totally better. So it's just great. It really helped with the cracked skin. It has so many uses, but it's kind of like if you've been using things with petroleum base, that the petroleum is things a lot of people are trying to phase out. That's not good for you. It can take the place of a lot of things where you would use those products. So those are the ones for today I want to share with you. If you have any questions, ask me, because there are more uses. Some are in different books and things that they can tell you more as far as than I can. But this is just some general stuff for your bathroom, that around your house. There are products that you're probably using something else anyway, so you could switch to something healthier, and most of them have just been amazing. So I hope that helps, and I'll do another video sharing some other stuff later.